of pulses input us into the correct openings to underground cavernous modulations of calculations, twists and turns to the marching ticks of quantum clicks and baits, instantiate the fate of the bygone age with flesh and hammer to chisel and gears to our transistor fears. The blood and tears spilt in this road to this are invisible cities overlaying dimensionally to the world in a mirror space, where humans have grown astral bodies clothed in data, latent on the avatars, a self-exploratory aspect created in a twisting matrix of quaternions firing your neurons into the highway ramps on the connectome. Electron synaptic haptics wiggling in liquid stone in the dome. The drone of water as it squeezes through the pores of your cells, cores of bore, and all this casted through doctors. Many interconnections at intersections, waves of fractal patterns, pumped cascades around the mind, becomes the mind. Are roots of spinal sinews that bring the body to movement as a resounding surrounding of space to store the information process in the core. The rippling through the material world and bouncing onto graphs of graphs, and beeping lights across the sea and into me through screens. A bright ray explodes from the fingertips to sculpt through the fury of key presses and invisible seams through the mind of a reader's thoughts, twirling in the binding air through the curves and lines which make the images fly by. A blur and flurry in flights of fancy and continuous tones and glancing, interlacing, lasting, flashing. Aghast, might last, but the flash does cut. A stride in the strut, end in the butt. Sputter and tutter and you won't grow taller, but the saints have seen that in the ways the inward eye sees is the power of imagination, the bringing forth of a world and sustaining it through pure will can create the internal rendered external, spilling forth the material gold. This the alchemists lick their lips, but the ones who sit sweetly continue toiling and encrypting their hard-earned tricklings of scientific earnings, spinning and reeling. The roulette wheel clacks, hard cut to black. The smells of smack clasp a drop of judgment lack. Jaw hangs slack. Check the rack, no coat, no more swimming across the moat. The boat has left and you're stuck there twirling your hair, and it's so beautiful, I cry, then sigh, then look off into the sunset and insert the sign function and random position as I drink my last gulp of melatonin Mezcal.